Alright, let's see if we can talk to a communism guy. It might not be the right time of day. And I'll see if I can't get up to the balcony to check out that other thing. Alright. Kim, I kind of need access to that door. Thank you.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board.
So I realize I haven't been pausing and the clock's been going. No one's there?
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
All right.
About those cutters, you won't get very far otherwise.
Got it. Leave. Give him the chop chop.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
All right. Put those away for now. Flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth.
I love that logo, actually. I kind of want to get a tattoo of it now. Unless the guy turns out to be a real doucher, but...
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Maybe a little bit. Father Mazov, hero of the working class.
Lives here. Definitely shares your enthusiasm.
He leans closer to inspect the photos of the revolutionaries on the wall.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Alright. Why does he have a bust in here?
Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Alright. You have to admit, it does bear a strong resemblance to me.
Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
I'm not saying I am Krasmazov, I'm just saying we look alike.
Sure you are.
Alright. Just humor me for a moment. Don't you see the resemblance?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold. Alright. Maybe this bust shows him before he started drinking.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then. Doesn't he
I can't believe he's still humoring me. I would have told him to knock it off. Alright. I can't tell. I can't see my face.
But here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
Alright. You're right. That's definitely something we don't have in common.
Good. So you're not him.
I might not look like him, but I know in my heart, Krasmazov, that's me.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
Alright. Powerful nation state, no. Incremental progress, no. I feel like... I'm not sure, it's just a feeling I have, but I trust my feelings. There's that moralist. Because I'm a communard.
Alright, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so.
Alright, I'll give you another thought to work on too, okay. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Okay. Oh. Saramir's in a lounge jacket. Feel a little bad stealing this guy's clothes, but... Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. This is true. Sweet. Can't repadlock it, unfortunately, but whatever. He said nobody lived there? This is...
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Hello?
Poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Ah. Wait, this is different. That's the wrong voice thing. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive
Do
edge.
you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
She is correct.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Okay.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Okay. This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Alright. Don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
That was easy.
That was smart.
I didn't want to, like, play the bully card, but got us in there. I will apologize profusely later. Oh, free shoes. Hell yeah.
Satisfied?
Oh, it's a real estate agent.
Paul Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Okay.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. Alright, I don't need your ID, I just need to ask some
Very
questions.
well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
Alright. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Alright. Sounds like they knew how to have a good time.
Was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
I don't like you.
Serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Alright. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
That's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3.
Oh no!
I'm planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it?
Yes.
And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Because, you know, he was going to leave his stuff. Alright, couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
Apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
Go to hell.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
Oh no. She wants tech bro gentrification. I hate her even more. My money's also disappeared, I think.
It does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Alright, so what happened with the
What
wall?
happened with the wall? I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it.
It's fine to
Both
me.
apartments are now unrentable. Both.
She's still shaking her head, manicured hands now crossed over her chest. Alright. Isn't it a little late to be working?
Is.
She breathes in and out to the count of 3. It looks like some special stress release technique before she continues.
Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad. So the sooner we get this over with, the better.
She means you for the next question. That's all. Thank you.
Of course.
Alright. She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Just take a quick look around here. Lifts her back a bit and peeks out of the box. You should take it. It's like a fine mattress. That'd be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Alright, so we got shoes. Oh, what's that? I can bank. Okay, that door's inaccessible. That was the mail room. Oh, okay. So you could tell her what was up. I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. Some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Radio computer wizards. Nothing but squalor until he starts killing real estate agents. Alright.
We won't be killing anyone.
I'm here for killing real estate agents.
Shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it.
She coughs.
She's seen it and known those who have been killed.
Alright. There's no new options, so... Alright. So we got a skill point. I think interfacing was coming up earlier. No, interfacing we took care of. Empathy was asking for more. I might go with that. So was what was the other one? Not volition. Visual calculus. We're gonna bump empathy. Although, what was the other one I wanted? Shivers. Do. I should dump it into volition to keep my morale up, because we already had a few checks on that. Give me empathy. Oh, maybe I can't go any further with that. Okay. Let's buff visual calculus, because I know there's something else to check. Yep, okay. And what else? I wanted to see how our new clothes look. I wanted to see what the script on that was. Love Life about the Sarah Mirazin Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. Fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. Okay, affluent but classy. Wait. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Don't like that. Going back to those. Keeping the jeans, though. All more hats. Alright, smoker on the balcony. Said it was upstairs. Oop, I forgot to check my thoughts. Okay. Okay, we're almost on socioeconomics. What does the suicide of Cross Mazahab give us? Bad PR. Okay. Alright, I kind of want to learn some more of that, but I think we're going to do art degree first, then the suicide. Okay. Oh. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. The ones that I switched to? What's this? Ah! Balcony. Rune glow of pollution rises from the east. You're distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Yeah, okay. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Probably shouldn't be leaving those there, guy. Alright. Oh. Curtain shift. Just little. Someone's watching from within. He did check the other two, like, neighboring spots. Okay. What if we apply a little leverage? Just the door, nothing for you here right now. Okay. Unless... Okay. Ooh. Alright. Oh, got some change out of it. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Nice. Okay. That one's lit. That's 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. That's 30. Voices from within sing along to some buoyant dance track. Maybe I can ask them for a tape. And we still haven't found our way up to that balcony. That's the one on the way on the other side. Yeah, it leads away from the docks. Okay. Let's follow up on the smoking guy, and then that should hopefully be the end of the night. I do have something to do with like
This door is made of metal.
5:30 in the morning, so.
Reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Knock,
one
knock.
answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Yeah,
We
it's a
should
little late
return
now.
tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yeah, that's about where we are anyway. Sounds good.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Probably.
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Alright, it's getting late. Here too. We also have that apartment door key. I do want to see who's singing. Oh, well, let us revisit it. Okay. So, room number 1 in the apartment building. Okay. Which is probably what let us get out here. Alright, so I kind of want to see what those shoes cost. Oh, he said $5 for the pants, right?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
We got a high chance now.
Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
Other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, wall father.
Kim, I must paint this wall. I add even more beauty to it.
Huh?
Huh?
He sounds tired of it all. Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. talk to her.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Sure.
Okay. Let's talk to Sydney. Get the necessary materials from her.
If you must.
Alright.
Mazovian socioeconomics.
Hell yeah. I love these art pieces for them, too.
0.00% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I wanted to... I don't care about authority anyway, so that's fine. Alright, we are gonna go... with the art one, right? Yeah. I love how all my bonuses... Like, I have 3 minuses and 1 plus. Great. But I'm just kind of working off vibes here. It's fine. We are not here to min-max. Alright, so we gotta go upstairs to talk to Susie. Get that paint. Like, I don't want to stay out later than midnight is basically my objective here. I feel like that's a good bedtime.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Alright, oh, well, let's get the paint. Cindy, I need some paint and your brush, too. For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad as shit and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
You'll see. We'll all see and tremble.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything, really.
Oof. Is that bed in the cold room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
Doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
The inspiration will come to her once hell is set loose on the streets. It's too calm right now.
Alright. Really? Or am I?
I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Alright. Did you have a real home?
Anyone in a city like this?
Ooh. Oof.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
I'm gonna go for it. We're living dangerously.
The painter always paints his own portrait.
Alright. I'm gonna paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside. To show you what it's like.
Pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
What if I had some interpretive dance?
Everyone would rather you didn't.
Please stop belittling me.
Stop quivering like jello. Then you won't get fucked.
Okay, I won't do that. But please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some
You're
art.
a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
Well, it's kind of sad that she gave me the paint out of pity, but...
Fuel oil.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
Alright. Can I just use
Are
paint?
you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint.
Kim, my friend, would you be willing to sacrifice some of your fuel oil for art?
My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please, leave my kinema out of it.
Alright. So we have a paintbrush, though. If we get fuel oil from something else later, that might be good. Alright. I don't even remember the sleeping dock worker. The physical, okay, endurance and physical instrument we should work on. Okay. Okay. I feel like Kim's response to the fuel oil request would have been approximately the same regardless.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
I guess we could try some of these. Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh.
Alright.
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Alright, main hall building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid game.
She thinks
Fair
you're
enough.
a gremlin child. What would he say to this?
I'm not going to impersonate Kuno. Alright.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Fair enough.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Hair SCA?
Ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode.
Yeah, SCA, I automatically thought like Society for Creative Anachronism. Alright, boxing for young athletes in gym.
Is static, but no one answers the call.
Oh, 24-hour window.
The doorbell, but nothing happens.
MS Fashion.
Wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
I mean, I'm also
No one answers the call.
bothering people at nearly 10 p.m. So.
Like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Alright, Slipstream.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. The receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
I don't know if that's good.
For someone else.
I would think so.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Do we know each other?
Michelle.
She stops, and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
I feel like breaking her heart would maybe not be the right thing to do. Of course I care, it's just that I've been going through some tough times.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Okay.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice.
Okay.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
Sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh, please don't.
She doesn't answer.
Alright. Are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Okay. Alright, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay. I'll come back to that later.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
That's a great name for something. Alright. Revishal Ice City.
No one answers the doorbell.
Okay, main hall building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
And East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Entrance from building B. Building B being presumably whirling in rags. Huh. Who was the sleeping one? Oh yeah, we're gonna talk to Kuno about the pants, hopefully.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Alright, we'll try to connect with them later. Oh wait, what do we need for it? More empathy. Oh, that's right, I can't afford more empathy. Oh well.
Kuno doesn't.
Alright, so much for the pants angle then. Can I get the shoes? I feel like I should save the money to pay our hundo for the room, but oh, this was the, maybe that was the sleeping guy? I could probably actually like highlight the ones on the list to see what's up, but oh, that's the old lady. Probably walked by the sales guy like a dumbass. Hermetically sealed door, locked by electronic means. Okay, no lockpicking or door keying this one. So it is the door behind Bob's big boy. We gotta find a way to deal with that guy. Even though I feel like it's gonna be saving and hoping we get a good roll on kicking his ass. This guy, okay.
The speakers below.
$50 for the shoes, never mind.
The sneakers triumph.
Oh, they're also Samarans. They would ideally match the top. Alright. That was the pawn shop. I feel like I'm probably just gonna call it a night. It was after 6 p.m. that it opened up, so... I don't know if we've spent this day well, but we've definitely spent this day. Oh! Party hard. We don't have a tape for the karaoke, so we can't threaten them with that. Oh, this was the sleeping guy.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
I might be able to use the ID. Yoink.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the
The
man?
man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. You slip the plastic ID
Taking the document.
out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the
I'll leave everything else in there.
you look nothing like the man on the document.
Alright.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Alright. It's all about money, you know? Doesn't seem to be able to interact with that guy. Anything else from you before we call it a night?
Can I help you? Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body.
We still gotta find a sad banger though. Alright. Oh, I wanted to, let me go see if that hall is being used by the other dock workers before we go. You got anything else to talk about?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What's a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
Joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
Fair enough.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
Oh, this might actually go somewhere.
Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Maybe I should.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Oh, no, I'm
Or
so
just chat with
sorry.
him.
I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
I think we're good for now. Alright, we'll head upstairs. Can we inspect that ID at all? No. I don't know if I could use that as... Yeah, I don't know if it's a swipe card or not, which is what I'm hoping.
The door is closed.
We can knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm going to swallow it this time because I don't want to...
The
I don't wanna be
door
weird.
is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay. Oh, Kim has something to say. Oh, probably about the ID.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe.
Oh, okay, he's telling me to
Nights
call
are
it.
still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for
We should
damages
take care
yet,
of that, then.
but I don't have the
Let's
money.
talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
I could probably, maybe he'll take a down payment.
can I help you?
About that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. Let
I
him.
understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation.
There we go. Thanks, buddy.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I mean, I still have my key, you
Good
know?
luck trying to use it.
Ah, he taps his foot against the middle box that's on the back of the counter. Oof.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation's not going anywhere.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Okay.
Lieutenant, we're done here.
Alright. What do we have in the motor carriage, Kim? Oh. What are we doing?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Oh.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
Oh no.
The edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4.
Oh, we confiscated them, okay.
We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are these?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
He wanted to use them for his own, didn't he?
Honestly, that sounds like an amazing physics demonstration.
Alright, what do you mean you confiscated them?
Ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Oh, I will gladly sell some, dipshit Nepo babies spinners. So you took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Hell yeah. Alright. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Do you want to put them on yours?
No, that would be silly. I just...
Aw, he definitely wanted to.
It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile.
Aww. I love Kim. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
Alright. Said something about a pawn shop?
Bird's Nest Roy, near the canal. We've been there. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the
Okay.
Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I hate to do this, but like, it's our only way. Thank you.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay. Alright. Kim, you are too good and pure for this world. Alright. This was the pawn shop, right? Or do we have to go down and around? Down and around, okay. Doop.
Hello, hello.
Something I'd like to sell?
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Okay. Lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
From the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these
Okay.
are very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash and turns to you.
The 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest is for
He
him
gets to keep it.
to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
That's
Anything
fair.
else you're thinking of selling?
Nothing at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
Alright. I'm sorry, Kim. I definitely don't have enough stuff in pocket to sell for this. So I guess we could have sold some of the clothes, but fuck, we could have sold some of the clothes, couldn't we? Like the shoes probably sell. Oh, damn it. I didn't even realize it. Oh well. First run. I'm a one save kind of guy.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money. Here's what I'm just
Great.
go neutral
Thank
with
you,
it.
officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
What's the nightly
The
bill?
electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20, okay.
20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope. Alright. So I have enough for tomorrow without buying the shoes. Oh, we could probably sell the more expensive shoes. He's probably going to take the room next to mine.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Alright. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RC.
Okay. Exposition fair. That's
Our
good.
rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you
I
smoked,
have a
Kim.
cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How'd you get so cool,
I
Kim?
mean, this isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
That music swell was great, though. Flicks the ash.
Were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
Alright. Let's get to the debrief.
It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
We didn't even look at the body.
I thought we did.
Performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Alright. I'm gonna say nothing.
As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evrat Claire, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, I figured they were in the office.
I didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
I guess we could try and get patched through to her again.
What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Katsuragi.
Especially for a man your age. And in those age.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on a cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Thank you. So what are our powers exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of...
Well, I appreciate the cops actually have a leash on them.
...with an interdepartmental schedule.
Well, more. 1,000, why not more? Actually, wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Not that that helps in the real world, but...
The RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Fair enough. I guess we'll ask why not more.
Its primary role is to ensure safety. We're not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
As it should be.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone indirectly, it's preferable to serve as...
That's why we have the slips, okay?
Prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How will we sure they show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Alright, and if they resist?
Gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Alright, what happens to the people we convict?
We arrest and send them to coalition government courts.
So we're not like Judge Dredd, no judge, jury, executioner. Occasionally executioner, but only under duress, I'd imagine. Okay. Oh. So if I kill someone on duty?
Compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Fair enough.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Otherwise, you'd have cops killing people for no reason left and right. Which would also be too damn real. Alright.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order.
What's the moral intern?
After the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens.
If you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Good.
Or if they think you do.
Okay, what's the moral intern?
Moralist International are the world's largest
okay. So
you know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution.
So it's like the UN, possibly less useless. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
Union of center-left and center-right parties across the
belt.
Coalition government
Gross.
is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP.
The Insane Clown Posse?
Most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Alright, what do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 years ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Oh, we saw graffiti that said Day somewhere too.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Okay, what's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not.
That's a flower for anyone not aware.
Self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Fair enough.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Who is Dolores Day?
Figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Alright. And what do you think of
The
them?
moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Seems a little politically evasive, but I have an opinion on the moral intern. Okay, Lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls in a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Okay. No, not the right to... Done an awful job. This is inhumanism. We are the stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. That sounds like the communist angle. That's racist.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
The vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
Okay. I'm just looking to the night then?
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below.
I'm guessing that's a helicopter by a different name.
Two glowing circles.
Okay.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works.
Do they, though?
If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Alright. Well, thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Okay. Got a skill point. Just want to dwell on that. That's beautiful. Alright, so we'll head back in and call it a night next time. Actually, let me see if I can spend this point before we go to bed. Empathy. Yeah, I can't get any more empathy at all. Physical instrument and endurance were calling to me for some other stuff. Like to wake that guy up. Logic, I think they asked for me at one point, but I think we're doing okay with that. And what was the other thing? Visual calculus. Or no, it was conceptualization that came up with the art stuff. There's only a couple points we could throw into these, so... Take the blows or flex. Let's flex. I'll probably do endurance next, and then we'll work from there. We got an ad coming up, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and call it a night. See you in the morning. Bye.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. But it's yours. The sheets look awful.
It's my problem now.
Feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't.
Oh.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over.
Better. colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, who killed him?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your
more thoughts?
That is. A great silence was...
I can't believe that actually worked. Okay.
Until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images start forming.
We probably have a dream sequence to deal with. Dream sequence / memory. I've been snoozing the ads so we can go through this. Actually, I think I'm going to save here and we'll pick up in the dream next time.